What's going on? What's going on? We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. So look, shout out to everybody. What's going on? My email. Hold on. I'm going to put it in the chat for you, Bill. Here you go. Hey, Grandma Jenna. Hey, A.L. Sterling. Hey, Face Beyond. EJ, Bill. Who else I miss? Love Yourself. Hey, Nell Taylor. A.L. Sterling. Willie. Grandma Jenna. Angie Walker. Zay. Let's go. We about to go. What up, everyone? Dana, did you hear about Kel's court date? Which one? Which one? August the 9th? Of course. Brooke, let's get on board. Let's go.
So they got me near, they can come and watch us here. But they gotta leave us alone. Going from the door. What you gonna do now? Hope you're ready, yes, I'm really about to put it down. Never disrespect you. Tonight I wanna spend you. Gotta make it happen. So I'm hoping I'll be there. No, say stop when the say no. There you go again, that voice. Oh, what you making, girlfriend? You've been waiting patiently, different where and where I be. The causing rockets in the industry, making this so much you can't sleep.
What up? 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 What up, everybody? Oh my God! Look, this man behind me. Shout out Dream Team. Shout out friends, everybody. But this man behind me, I can't let him live. I can't let him go. I can't let him off the hook. Oh no, I can't let him off the hook. So, for many many people, y'all don't know nothing about this man. So let me read you a little bit of something about him, right? His name is Benjamin Crump. So check it. He was born October the 10th, 1969. And he's an American attorney who specializes in civil rights and catastrophic personal injury cases. All right. He's an American attorney who specializes in civil rights and catastrophic personal injury cases. I got one question. We seen him with Tamir Rice family. We seen him with Trayvon Martin family. We seen him with Mike Brown family. We seen him with George Floyd family. We seen him with Breonna Taylor family. I got one question to ask. Can y'all tell me what case, if any, that Benjamin Crump won? That's what I want to ask. What case, if any, has Benjamin Crump won? Hey, Candy's World, what case have he won? That's what I want to know. What case, if any, have Benjamin Crump won? Now, I know people like, Dana, where you getting to? What's going on? Da, 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 da. Well, I don't like the fact that you have parents that's hurting right now. Y'all gonna understand what I'm talking about real soon. So let's finish reading about this guy. Matter of fact, I want y'all to read with me because I jumped on Wikipedia real quick. I had to get the lowdown. You know what I'm saying? Had to get the lowdown about this guy. So I want y'all to read with me. Bam. I'm liking the new monitor I have. So let's read this thing. Let me see. Oh, I got to do this. I'm sorry. Let's go this route. No, but I want to read with y'all. See if y'all can see it that way. It's too small. Okay. Let's read with y'all. Come on. All right. Benjamin Lloyd Crump, born October the 10th, 1969. He's an American attorney who specializes in civil rights and catastrophic personal injuries, cases such as wrongful death lawsuits. His practice has focused on cases such as Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, and George Floyd. Time out. Can anybody tell me why Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown, and George Floyd are the most prolific 3 cases that's named right there? Are we gonna break down some things? So, hey Karen, hey everybody, we're gonna break down some things just in case if y'all gotta ever need an attorney, do not go get this scam artist. And without me going too far in, I'm gonna read this, finish this, and then we're gonna have an interactive where y'all can call in. So it says the people poisoned during the Flint water crisis. Wow, he represented them. I ain't know that. And the plaintiffs behind the 2009 Johnson & Johnson baby powder lawsuit, alleging the company's talcum powder product led to ovarian cancer diagnosis. Crump is also the founder of the Tallahassee, Florida-based law firm Ben Crump Law. In 2020, Crump became the attorney for families of Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and Jacob Blake. Ongoing cases surrounding their killings or injuries led to protests against police brutality in America as well as internationally. Okay. You know, y'all know the story with Trayvon Martin and Mike Brown cases. Okay, let's read. In 2002, Crump represented the family of Jeannie McMeans Jr. Who was that? An African-American driver who died after being shot by a white state trooper. In 2007, Crump represented the family of Martin Lee Anderson, an African-American teenager who died after a beating in 2006 by guards in a Florida youth detention center. In 2012, Crump began representing the family of Trayvon Martin, who was killed by George Zimmerman on February 26, 2012. Crump also represented Ronald Weakley Jr., a 20-year-old African-American skateboarder beaten by police in Venice, California in 2012. Crump also represented the family of Alicia Thomas, a 35-year-old African-American woman who died while in police custody in August 2012. Journalist Chuck Phillips reporting that during the arrest by a female officer, Mary O'Callahan, Thomas was slammed to the ground, handcuffed behind her back, kicked in the groin. Hold on, wait a minute. If she a woman, how can she be kicked in the groin? Hogtied and stuffed into the back seat of a patrol car where she died. Crump demanded the dashboard video of the incident be released, threatening legal action and encouraging Attorney General Eric Holder to launch a federal probe. In October 2013, one of the arresting officers was charged with felony assault of Thomas, pleading not guilty. Judge Shelley Torrieba signed off on a request by the district attorney's office to only release the video to prosecutors and defense attorneys. This was to prevent the tainting of potential jury candidates. O'Callahan's attorney, Robert Rico, said on August 11, 2014, the family of Michael Brown announced that they would be hiring Crump to represent their case, especially as the death had been widely compared to the Trayvon Martin case. Also in 2014, Crump represented the family of Tamir Rice, an African-American youth who was killed by police in Cleveland, Ohio, while holding a toy gun. I want to stop right there. Wait a minute. No, let's go a little further. In 2015, Crump represented the family of Antonio Zambrano Montes, an undocumented immigrant from Mexico who was killed by 3 policemen in Pasco, Washington. Also in 2015, he represented the family of Kendrick Johnson, an African-American high school student who was found dead at his school in Valdosta, Georgia, under mysterious circumstances, but stepped down from their legal team in late 2015. In late 2015, Crump began representing the family of Corey Jones, who was killed by a plainclothes officer while waiting for a tow truck in South Florida. In 2016, Crump began representing the family of Terrence Crutcher, an unarmed black man shot and killed by a Tulsa police officer. In 2017, Crump announced the opening of the new law firm, Ben Crump Law, PLLC. In 2018, Crump represented the family of Zeke Upshaw in a wrongful death suit after Upshaw, an NBA G League player, collapsed mid-game and was delayed assistance by the NBA paramedics. Also in 2018, he became a board member for the National Black Justice Coalition. In 2019, Crump partnered with law firms Pentus and Mullins to hold a number of rallies in Flint, Michigan for communities affected by the Flint water crisis. Also in 2019, Crump began representing a number of plaintiffs in a lawsuit against Johnson & Johnson, alleging that the company's talc powder was directly related to said plaintiff's ovarian cancer diagnosis. I'm going to stop right there. Because it goes on and on. It talking about Ahmaud Arbery right here. It talks about Breonna Taylor. It talks about the Metro Police. Yeah, I'm going to stop right there for a second. And the reason I'm going to stop right there is this right here. This man has made millions off of everybody. Okay, can y'all hear me out there? Can y'all hear me real good? Just say yes or no. Can y'all hear me real good? Okay. This man has made millions off of colored people. He made millions off of colored people and their pain. Now, with that being said, we never hear about Tamir Rice anymore. And the bad part about all of this is when you see Ben Crump, who do you see? Jesse Jackson. When you see Ben Crump, who do you see? Al Sharpton. But he say he fights for all these people, right? Well, we all know George Floyd family got to pay out a 27 million before the trial even started. So technically, since nobody know where it comes from, nobody knows where the money came from, whether it been the police department, whether it been the state of Minnesota. Depending on where it came from is going to be depending on the outcome of this trial. But with them boarding up and gating up the courthouse and everything, that normally signifies that it's going to be a not guilty verdict. I said it from the jump. I will be shocked if Derek Chauvin is found guilty. I will be shocked. But I ain't even going to hold y'all long. Let's see what Tamir Rice's mother. Let's see what Tamir Rice's mother have to say. Hold on. Hey, and give me a second because I'm live. Let me call you right back. All right. Let's see what Tamir Rice's mom have to say about Mr. Ben Crump.
We braided her hair about 30 days ago, and I wanted to show you our results.
And, he kind of told me, like, if they're not going to pay an angry black woman, and, I was kind of limited to say what I wanted to say, and I'm like, it didn't feel good, and somewhat they kind of co-signed, certain individuals kind of co-signed that. And I'm not going to say all of the LGBT queer community has been good to me, but the ones that have been, they have, but the ones that actually, is under those certain type of teachings that they teach over at Black Lives Matter, whatever, they do have a certain type of way of just being all up in your business. But again, we're vulnerable, so we're talking, we're letting them know, because at that time, we make them a part of our case, okay? Because, we're looking for guidance, and at that time, they're working with the attorney to collab on whatever rally, whatever protest, whatever press conference that the person should be doing, and that's why you see Tamika Mallory, Ben Crump, and Sean King at these protests, because they have taken over for the family, and especially in George Floyd, there's no mother and father. But in Breonna Taylor's case, the mother is there. She doesn't say very much. And I don't think we heard from the father. So it's kind of strange because they hound you so much. Like, I don't even really believe that Tamika, and let me give you an example. I don't even believe Tamika Palmer is controlling her pages when it comes to Facebook and Instagram. Like, she's not controlling. That is not the work of, if you go to Instagram, look at Tamika Palmer page, that is not the work of a mother. Look at my page and look at her page. They have kind of corporate her page for her. She don't know no better. She's vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? They're not helping her. They're not teaching her and things like that. So I was a little bit different, okay? I demanded answers. And they gave me the answers, and it wasn't going to work because I'm a different type of mom, okay? Tamir's 12, I have 2 other kids. I come straight from the gutter. You wasn't going to keep playing no game with me, baby. So they had to eventually be honest with me and real with me. And that's part I can respect of the LGBT community, because eventually I had got with another group of folks that was honest with me, telling me what the up and up. And I'm like, this shit ain't right. This shit ain't right. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to do nothing with them. No, nothing. But I have always had a relationship with all of them. I thought, but Opal, she always, she's always been genuine. I'm just gonna say that she never lied about anything. She always kept it real. But then she does not make the decisions, and she has to be held accountable too. And I think she knows that. So it's all good. I take nothing back. I have no regrets. When it comes to Sean King, I think that he needs to find something else to do than to think he is a black news reporter. You don't have to keep reporting on our black news. Find something else to do that your community can benefit from, because you're not part of our community. Tamika Mallory, I hope that you can find a different career or use your platform to do whatever you have been doing. But you definitely have to come out this fight, Junior sharper than that. You got to come up out of here. Because we're not getting no convictions. We're not getting no indictments. And we, like my sister said, we done followed you here, there, every damn where. And you have not showed us how to get a murder conviction. If all the smarts and the geniuses that you have, and you all working with these attorneys together, both of y'all should be able to come up with indictments for these families. Okay, some murder charges. You got these attorneys, all the attorneys, with their whatever brilliance they have, and then you have these activists. You've been in college, you did this, you did that. You got all types of skills under your back. So you and the attorneys should be making sure that we get murder convictions and indictments and stuff like that. So that's just where I'm at with all of this, and it's just a shame that it has came to this point. My poor sister Lisa, being in the fight while she's been home.
Okay, did you hear that, family? She alleged, she says that Attorney Crump basically told her that black women.
So, with that being said, Ben Crump has said plain and simple, that black women do not have a voice. Or let me rephrase that. This man behind me, said angry black women don't have a voice. So let me ask all the women this question. If your son was killed by a police officer, right? Or if your son was killed, period, how would you be? Would you be angry, or would you be sparing? Or would you just be so upset? Can somebody answer that for me? Sean King, Tamika Mallory, Lee Merritt, 3 co-founders of the movement and so-called activists. Right. Now, I just want to know, how would y'all feel, ladies, if y'all kid was killed? Would y'all be angry? Would y'all be passive? Or would it be a joke to you? That's all. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. And then, why, if Ben Crump is talking about representing the family, right? Why, if Ben Crump is talking about representing the family, why is Black Lives Matter involved? Why is the LGBTQ community involved with Ben Crump's affairs when it comes to the families? Have anybody answered that question? These are questions that I definitely have, because you can't have that type of situation and you call yourself a lawyer that's fighting for families that have been wrongfully done. How can that even be possible? How can that remotely be possible? And like I've been telling people for a long, very angry. See, look, very angry, very angry, very angry, angry. Right. I have a 22-year-old son. I pray daily. Exactly. I'm glad you do. So they can make money too and buy $1 million homes. Exactly. Exactly. So with that being said, it's killing me because people out here talking about Black Lives Matter. Well, my question is, who started Black Lives Matter? That's my question. Who started Black Lives Matter? I wonder if anybody can tell me who started Black Lives Matter. HGT. Because I'm going to show you who started Black Lives Matter. I just want to know if you're right or if you're wrong. Here we go. I just want to know if you're right or if you're wrong. Jesus Christ, there's more up here. Okay. Okay. I want to show you. And this is going to hurt your feelings a little bit. But Fat Boy said 3 feminist people started Black Lives Matter. I keep telling you, y'all wrong. Just because you a face don't mean you started it. So I'm going to go here. We're going to look at what my main man started. Somebody who I don't like. Here we go. Organizations funded directly by George Soros and his Open Society Institute. Organizations that, make sure y'all can read it. Okay. Organizations that in recent years have received direct funding and assistance from George Soros and his Open Society Institute include the following. Comprehensive profiles of each are available in the groups section of discoverythenetworks.org. American Radio, Alliance for Justice, America Coming Together, America Votes, America's Voice, American Bar Association Commission on Immigration Policy. Ain't that the lawyers thing? So all the lawyers are funded by who? George Soros. American Civil Liberties Union. Bernardine Doran. American Constitution Society for Law and Policy. American Family Voices. American Federation of Teachers. American Friends Service Committee. American Immigration Council. Oh, and this is a nonprofit organization as well. American Immigration Law Foundation, American Institute for Social Justice, American Library Association, and they also sponsored the U.S. Patriot Act. American Prospect, but wait. If they sponsored the Patriot Act, don't that mean that Obama and was in the pockets of George Soros? American Prospect Inc., Amnesty International, Arab American Institute, Association of Community Organizations for Reform Now, Bill of Rights Defense Committee, Lynn Stewart, Brianne Center for Justice, Brookings Institute, opposing President Bush tax cuts. Check it. This organization has been involved with a variety of internationalist and state-sponsored programs, including one that aspires to facilitate the establishment of the UN-dominated world government. Brookings fellows have also called for additional global collaboration on trade and banking, the expansion of the of the Kyoto Protocol and nationalized health insurance for children. Non-Brooking economists signed a petition opposing President Bush's tax cuts in 2003. Campaign for Americans' Future, Campaign for Better Healthcare, Campus Progress, Center for American Progress, Case of the Maryland, Catalyst, Catholics for Free Choice, Catholics for an Alliance for the Common Good, Center for American Progress. Also, Clinton Chief of Staff John Podesta works closely with Hillary Clinton. Center for Community Change, Center for Constitutional Rights, Castro. This pro-Castro organization is a core member of the Open Borders Lobby. And we see what Open Borders getting us right now, right? Center for Economic and Policy Research, Center for Reproductive Rights, Center for Responsible Lending, Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, Social Welfare Programs for Low Earners, Center on Wisconsin Strategy, Change America Now, Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, International Criminal Group, Defenders of Wildlife, Democracy Alliance. This self-described liberal organization aims to raise $200 million to develop a funding clearinghouse for leftist groups. Soros is a major donor to this group. Democracy 21, Democracy Now, Democratic Justice Fund, Democratic Party. Wait a minute. Democracy Now and Democracy 21, they don't like each other, but he's funding both of them. Wow. Earth Justice, Electronic Privacy Information Center, Ella Baker Center for Human Rights, Emily's List, Energy Action Coalition, Fair Immigration Reform Movement, Faithful America, Feminist Majority, Four Freedoms Fund, Free Exchange on Campus, Academic Bill of Rights, as well as to denounce Horowitz' 2006 book, The Professors, Campus Progress, all of that. Free Press, all of that. Funding Exchange, Social Justice, Gamaliel Foundation, Geisha, Center for the Legal Protection of Freedom Movement, Global Exchange, Media Benjamin, Grant Makers Without Borders, Green for All, Van Jones, Healthcare for America Now, Human Rights First, Jose Padilla, Human Rights to Watch, ILAM. This anti-Israel NGO seeks to develop and empower the Arab media and to give voice to Palestinian issues. Wow. Immigrant Defense Project, Immigration Legal Resource Center, Immigration Workers Citizenship Project, Immigration Policy Center, Independent Media Center, Independent Media Institute, Institute for America's Future, Institute for Policy Studies, Institute for Public Occurrence, Institute for Women's Policy Research, International Crisis Group, J Street, Jewish Funds for Justice, Joint Victory Campaign 2004, Harold X, America Coming Together, Media Fund, Latino Justice, PRLDF, Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights Under Law, League of United Latin American Citizens, League of Women Voters, Lynn Stewart, Omar Abdel Rahim Islamic Group, Madre, Malcolm X Grassroots Movement, Massachusetts Immigrant and Refugee Advocacy Coalition, Media Fund, Media Matters for America, Mercy Corps, Mexican American Legal Defense Fund and Education Fund, Mayor Susie English and Klein PCs, Harold Ickles again, Midwest Academy, Migration Policy Institute, Military Family Speak Out, MoveOn.org, Miss Foundation for Women, Nario Pro Choice America, the NAACP, National Institute, National Abortion Federation, National Coalition to Abolish the Death Penalty, National Committee for Responsive and Philanthropy, National Committee for Voting Integrity, National Council for Research on Women, National Council of La Raza, National Council of Women's Organizations, National Immigration Reform, National Immigration Law Center, National Lawyers Guild, National Organization for Women, National Partnership for Women and Families, National Priorities Project, National Public Radio, National Security Archive Fund, National Women's Law Center, such government programs, Natural Resources Defense Council, Pacifica Foundation, Pacifica Radio, Peace and Security Funders Group, Peace Development Fund, People for the American Way, Physicians for Human Rights, Physicians for Social Responsibility. Oh, here's the big one. Planned Parenthood, Plowshares Fund, President Climate Action Project, Prison Moratorium Project, Progressive States Network, Project Vote, Acorn, ProPublica, Produce Fund, Public Citizen, Rebuild and Renew America Now, MoveOn.org, Heather Booth, Secretary of State Project, Sentencing Project, Shadow Democratic Party. Okay, this is an elaborate network of nonprofit activist groups organized by George Soros and others to mobilize resources, money, get out the vote, drives, campaign, advertising, and policy initiatives to elect Democratic candidates and guide the Democratic Party towards the left. Sojourners, Chastise, Southern Poverty Law Center, the American Prospect Inc., the National Institute, the National Think Progress, Thunder Road Group, Media Fund, America Coming Together, Tides Foundation, Tide Center, U.S. Public Interest Research Center, Universal Healthcare Action Network, Urban Institute, USA Action, Working Families Party, New Party, World Organizations Against Torture, YWCA. Wow. This man have his hands in everything. Hold on. This man have his hands in everything. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I got something else that just... Something just dropped in my lap. Hold on. Okay. So George Soros just about runs and owns everything. And the bad part about all of this is that one man running everything seems like a complete win because he can't lose. What he's doing is he's putting money in this group that's going against this group and then putting money in this group to go against this group. So either way, he wins. That's why he's the most powerful, one of the most powerful men in the world. Now, this man behind me, Ben Crump, he's going to be the next Jesse Jackson. You notice how the Johnson family dropped Crump, Kendrick Johnson case, open back up. Yeah. He's going to be the next Jesse Jackson. He's been groomed by Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton. Don't be surprised if you see him run the NAACP, which means he will be taking money out of who? George Soros' pocket. Now, Black Lives Matter beefing with All Lives Matter. And if y'all ever paid attention to anything recently, All Lives Matter are now beefing with White Lives Matter. So who you think funding White Lives Matter all of a sudden? Hold on for a second. Hold on. That's all you gotta do is make it make sense, y'all. And it won't make sense to you. Not at all. Because no matter how you slice it, Crump has been groomed to take money. Crump has been groomed to take money. Now, the phone lines are open. Call in. Let's talk about this. How do y'all feel if y'all son was killed and this guy told y'all, shh, don't say too much. We got this. And the we was LGBTQ and Black Lives Matter. What if you don't stand for what LGBTQ stand for? What if you don't stand for what Black Lives Matter stand for? Because nobody has yet to answer my question. What do Black Lives Matter really stand for? So call in. I want to talk to you. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Call in. I want to talk to you. Sorry, y'all. I got to eat real quick. Call in. I want to talk to y'all. What does Black Lives Matter really stand for? You notice how the Johnson family. Oh, yeah. Yep. Now I can go to my next subject. Where's Brooke? Because I want to show some things. Where's Brooke? Is Brooke running again? Because there's some things I can show that will really have your head going in circles. And I can't talk about COVID. I can't talk about COVID. I want to talk about COVID-19, but I can't. There's just so much going on that I really, really, really would love to talk to you guys about. I really would love to talk to you guys about reclaiming your birthright and doing things that matter, as well as keeping y'all brush. That we will be doing a rally in New York. It's a lot. There's a lot. Yeah, man. It's a lot. So with that being said, let me ask y'all this. In what direction would y'all want to see this page go into? What would y'all want to see more of or less of or whatever? Because you know it's about to heat up soon. And there's going to be a lot of R. Kelly content real soon. So until the content for R. Kelly comes, what do y'all like to see? Because we're going to bring truth over here. No rubberish, no filibuster, nothing but truth. Wow, nobody have nothing to say? That's weird. Nobody. Let me see if this works. If somebody passing y'all family, and would y'all go get Ben Crump? Knowing what y'all know? Updates on politics. Yes. Updates on politics. Okay. More injustice stories. Okay, cool. Monica, yes, we will have. Matter of fact, I'm gonna grant your wish today, Monica. Toy Smith, less of the bullshit and more on ways of vindicating R. Kelly. Okay, cool. Oh, Toy Smith done fell out the bushes. Hey, you live with DanaJay. How can I help you? Hello? Hello?
Hey, Dana.
Hey, this sound like Robbie. Hello?
Hey, Dana.
Hey.
I don't want to say my name. I just want to.
I know who this is.
Have you ever came across your mind that say when you put we're trying to do a spell on you that you did not see what she was doing and everybody else was seeing what you did not see?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe so.
It's because when it's something that you said, when R. Kelly said, he kept saying, "Are you sure?" They seen his spiritual eye was open. They seen the spell was on you. So the only thing I just want to say is, don't beat yourself up about it. If you did not know, everybody else knew. So they seen what you did not see. And pray for you to see.
Okay.
Don't beat yourself up over what you did not see. Ain't nobody else judging you. So you stop judging yourself. Just pay attention. I've been saying and I've been looking and I've been hearing. I just want to let you know. Don't beat yourself over something that you did not see.
Yes, ma'am.
So what you did not see, everybody else seen, and we was praying for you. So now you see.
I definitely do.
So I just want to say I love you.
I love you back.
Keep going. I've been rocking with you from day one when I seen you on Faces. That's all I need to say.
I'm gonna be honest
Got
with
your
you.
back.
Can I be honest with you? And before you go, I will say this: I had a very good but harsh conversation with someone today, and someone important. And after that conversation, I was ready to give up. I was so sick and tired. But I realized that if I would have gave up, where would he have been? Or where is he going? In spite of all the lies that's been told on me, in spite of all the lies that's still being told. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have some good days, I have some bad days.
I know we all do.
Have I totally got over the fact that people that I really rock with hurt me? No, I haven't. But I'm a man and I can push through that. But sometimes do I sit back and look like, damn, if we would have got rid of the toxic people and we all would have came together as unit, as like one unit, huh?
No.
No.
What I want you to see is now everybody could understand what R. Kelly is going through. Look at it. What you going through and what you feeling and what you saying is the same thing R. Kelly is going through. You got to take the blinders off and able to see what you're going through is the same thing R. Kelly is going through.
Right.
What they putting you through, step back and like, man, let me look at this in another light. Now you actually saying you going through what Kel's going through.
Right.
I seen Kel, I was 14. He don't even know it. I was on the train on the Green Line. He came through. I came from Cicero. He came through on Pulaski. He don't even know my face. The first time I ever seen that man on the train. And one thing I want you to do is don't hold all Chicagoans accountable for what the other ones are doing. It's a lot of us in Chicago is supporting Kels.
Yes, ma'am.
That don't nobody know.
And see,
I go through a lot of heat out here in these streets because I fight for that man. I'm not a social media person. I'm not out on here. I don't say much. I mess with those ones who my spirit tell me who to mess with.
Yes, ma'am.
And you the only one. I love Sky Zone and I love Prima Donna. I stick with one. You are the one. Keep going, brother. Just look at it. What you going through, you got to imagine. This is the same thing how Kel feels. What he going through. So don't feel that you defeated, brother. You got a lot of angels behind y'all. So keep going. You ain't got to keep repeating yourself to nobody. You don't have to do that, Dana, because we all behind you. All they want, what they doing is trying to make money off of you and Kel's name. Don't give it to him no more. Right now, his trial is in August. We got to fight, brother. I might don't be there in New York, but you got my spirit.
Yes, ma'am.
I will help you, however, praying and financially. But this is what you got to do. Forget them. You ain't got to explain nothing else but fight for Kel's and yourself. As long as you fight for Kel's, your battle will be defeated.
And see, and that's all I ever wanted for everybody.
I love you.
Yes,
I got your back with this spirit. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
You have a good night. I'm watching.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hey. Yeah, made a great point. Call in. Everybody, anybody call in. Wow. I never even looked at it like that. Wow. Yeah, because I had a nice, I had a very interesting conversation today. And I'm not going to disclose with who. I'm quite sure some people ain't slow. Y'all know who with who. But I was ready to walk away. Because when you hear everything that you did good is being evil spoken of, that's not a good feeling. What's up, Vi? But that's not a good feeling. And it's like when you know you ain't do nothing wrong, but it's like you got the world against you, or what's seen to be the world, and you looking like, is this even worth it anymore? That's how I looked at it. Is it even worth it anymore? And when I'm talking in that conversation, I got mad. Thank you so much, Ann. Appreciate it. I ain't gonna lie, in that conversation, I got mad. But I was like, it's not about me. It's not about me at all. So I ain't going nowhere. But I said the only way you know you doing the right is people going saying you doing wrong. True. Toy Smith said, life has taught me you can't control nobody's loyalty, no matter how good you are to them. Doesn't mean they'll treat you the same. That's facts. No matter how you feel, no matter how much they mean to you, doesn't mean they'll value you the same. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. And hey. Audrina, definitely that. Definitely that. I'm going to pray no matter what. That's why I couldn't make a hasty decision off of emotions. So I just listened. And the stuff that I was hearing, like, are you serious? Are you serious like me? Really? Okay. Oh, yeah. That's cool. So, with that being said, we're definitely going to push forward. Ain't no backing down. Ain't nobody punking us. We just not going back and forth with nobody. It's not worth it. We in final hour time. Time to hit the streets and do what we do. That's all. So the Dream Team is planning something very major for everyone. If you can come out. If you can't, and we understand too. And I understand, and the forces of evil, they gotta try to stop you some way or another. So love you too, Miss Bougie. No, I ain't going nowhere. I'm just saying, after that conversation today, it really put me in a messed up mind state. But I see what's going on. You're live on the DanaJay show. I can help you.
Man, you on here sound like you about to give up, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to.
Yeah, man, that's a win for the devil, man. You can't quit now. You too far committed. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I told you this a while back. I said, man, it's gonna get rough before it get straightened out, though. But that's shit. As long as you can endure the hit, you've been taking the hits. It's 12 round right now.
Yeah.
You take all the hits. You told yourself, well, you said that months ago, almost a year ago. You know what? I'll take the hits. If I'm doing something right, guess what? Y'all can say and do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. As long as I know if my heart and my intention is in the right place, I don't give a fuck what nobody see.
Right.
Because you can't stop them from talking. You can't stop them from gossiping. You can't stop them from, from doing the shit that they do. But you got to look at this, though. On the flip side, why is it so important to talk against you? What are you doing that's so important that they feel they have to talk against you? You have to think about that. Because if you was a non-factor, then you wouldn't even be relevant.
That's true.
Like they say, what you eat don't make me shit. So apparently you must be doing something to the fact that we got to get you out the way because you blocking me from getting to where I'm trying to go.
Thank you so much, Ms. Robbie.
I hear shit, I message you every now and then when I see shit, but sometimes I just look at it and just really just understand. I had to come to the understanding that it's really a lot of people out here that just, I don't think none of them fact check, none of them research, none of them know what's going on. You got motherfuckers who can't read but got followers. That shit just don't even make sense by itself.
That part. That part right there.
Now, this is the shit that you up against. Like, DanaJay versus the reject. Nothing you do gonna stop these people. Nothing you do gonna satisfy these people because this is what they're here for. To be in the way, be a stumbling block to what you're trying to do.
Yeah, but and sometimes, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It's like when you sit back. Thank you so much, Ms. Robbie. When you sit back and you look at it and you be like, yo, and you hearing stories like you stealing from your guy, like you trying to bring division against the supporters, like, yo, I was the first one to try to bring everybody together, bro. How am I bringing division towards anybody? I got attacked. I retaliated. Oh, that, man.
That's exactly why you taking the hit, man. Because the thing is, if you wouldn't have started it,
there wouldn't have been no rally. But if I would have never came up with a rally, that would have never been no rallies.
What's up? It wouldn't even. Who would have been the target though? If you wouldn't have started it, they need somebody to put blame on. You know what I'm saying?
But the hit is coming from the guy that you fighting for. Like, yo, this is what they telling me, and they going through this person and that person. I'm sitting back like, yo, what the hell? Like,
but even that,
like it really got ugly on that phone call.
But you gotta even tell him, how's it even fair for you to even speak on something that's hearsay? Because I tell you like this, if I deal with you and I say you my guy, one thing about hearsay, that gets no action with me.
Right.
Because my whole thing, if you my guy, then that means my loyalty is to you. So if somebody come and telling me something, I mean, it's not even being entertained, or if they saying it, then I need to figure out how to get these two people on the phone. So you just, hey, tell me what you said, he said. You know what I'm saying? I got him on the phone right here.
Right.
And so he can speak his part. But to just believe something or even insinuate that you can believe something, so now that I know the situation, I can kind of feel where you're coming from. Because you got to say, you like everything you done been through, everything that you're going through, all this, everything that's been transpiring within your life in the last 2 years has been all behind you just trying to be the voice for somebody who didn't have one. And to hear that person feel like, well, maybe something that the stuff these people saying may be true or right or whatever, even feel like it may be right. I feel some type of way too, but at the same time, you gotta know he blind to a lot of this shit that's going on out here. He just listening to somebody just like, you know what I'm saying, just like somebody that tell him stuff good, you say, I'm quite sure everything he hears is not bad, but some of the stuff that he hears may be negative or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? That's up to him to weigh his options out. But I wouldn't stop doing what I'm doing because he feel that way or whatever. Because you know what you're doing is pure from your heart, so it don't matter. I just tell him, look, man, I know how you feel. I'm gonna just keeping your name alive, keep supporting you the way I've been supporting you, and hope nothing but the best from you and the best outcome for you. But you know what I'm saying, and I just leave it at that. If it's just playing music or whatever the situation may be or anything, but I would step away and let him see for himself what these so-called people who supporting him is really doing. You know what I'm saying? Especially the con man, like. It pisses me off, man, to see a lot of stuff that go on, and you have to take the lead for it.
And it's not just that, man. It's real. If I tell you the channels that some of these people have went through to try to discredit me and try to make it seem like I'm wrong, these were some of the same people that was right there rocking with me in the beginning.
My point exactly, man, because they it's almost like the Illuminati Kim Fox situation. It's easy to get the golden goose. I just need a person to get me. I just need somebody to get me access to that person.
Right.
Once I gain access, I don't need you no more. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck? A lot of people, a lot of this shit, motherfuckers walking in a black room and you got the flashlight. Once they get to the exit and it's dark on the other side, they get to the exit, they think they ain't got away. Still not knowing where the fuck they going when they get to the other side. Now they lost again. And guess where you at? You got your flashlight head back the other way. Sometimes it takes that to happen for you to see.
Yeah, it do. Because I ain't gonna front. One of the people, I had that back through and through. I cut off some good people for that person, man. Just to get snaked? Nah, bro.
Yeah, but see, a lot of times you did stuff with good intention, and a lot of times that shit that done taught you is what you done learned from that is no matter how your heart feels about a person, you have to know who that person is before you let them in.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm to the point where my heart lie all the time, bro. That's how I look at it. I'm not trusting my heart no more.
It don't lie, man. Sometimes people are just good snakes. I mean, just look at world history that they taught us in school. It was a good lie all through our childhood. That was one of the best lies ever told.
Yeah.
Until you learn for yourself, like damn, then you understand. Damn, I've been lied to all my life.
Then I ain't gonna front. I've been watching Judas and the Messiah, man. I think I watched that movie 42 times, bro.
You gotta put that in some water. You need it.
I done watched that movie 42 times, and I'm like, damn. I can see myself.
Man, you see how they did Fred?
That's me.
But not only that, what they did to Fred, man. See, a lot of times people, like I was just talking about this, man. People have to understand what America has always been when it comes to people. Fred Hampton tried to join forces with Jeff Ford. They didn't want that. So what did they do? They sent Jeff Ford a letter, which is the leader of the Bloods, told him that the Black Panthers had a hit out on his head. So when he got that letter, guess what Jeff Ford did? He took offense to it. Now him, instead of the Black Panthers and the Bloods coming together, now they in tour with each other. They feud. Same thing happened. You know, with Martin Luther King, they talk about how he wanted to be peaceful all the time. But Martin Luther King had got to that point in his life where he said, fuck peace. He was finna join forces with Malcolm.
Yep.
They didn't want that.
Yep.
So guess what they did? They assassinated both of them. The FBI killed Malcolm X.
Yep.
The FBI killed Fred Hampton.
The FBI killed Martin Luther King. For the FBI killed Martin Luther King.
And guess who they used? They used all the people that was around him. They used the people that was around those people, the black people. people that was around them that claimed they were supporting them. That man drugged Fred Hampton the night he was killed.
Yep. Yep.
And he was over the guns, he was over the weapons and everything. So Fred Hampton had to really trust that man with his heart.
Yep.
All because he got caught stealing the car. So what that tell you, motherfucker don't care what. They'll sacrifice you just to get freedom for themselves. Or just to gain something for themselves. Even if it's just getting to know somebody. So for you, I understand how you feel. Just now, R. Kelly is the prized possession right now. So if his cause if it takes them to snake you to get to him, then guess what? He'll be in another. When he beat this case, he gonna have another case with them people.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers ain't nothing but bad look.
Bad everything.
Bad look, bad attention, bad learning. I mean, it's just retarded. Can't read. I mean, can't write. I mean, they can't listen. They can't spell. I mean,
yo, and it's funny because I sit back now and I replay everything that happened from the very beginning. And it's like what I see and what I was told, it don't match up.
nah, because they had to tell you what they had to tell you to get you on board. You know what I'm saying? I remember me, you, and Levi had a conversation almost a year ago. I said, man, and because me, I'm a type, I feel, I can see stuff and I feel, but I'm more of an observer. So that's just how I am when it comes to people. I observe, I sit around and I watch what go on. So, like, we had that conversation. I say, man, these people, you know what I'm saying, they want to be in your position. They want you out the way because it's, you know, that jealousy thing. They start to play that. Oh, they don't want us to have no shine. They don't want this for us. They don't want that for us. But Dana was the one promoting y'all to even get channels.
Man. Just like
Gotcha.
Just like when a young lady was lied on, man, and it's like, it's crazy. Like, it was said that the young lady was like, why do we gotta go through Dana to go through everything? But the whole time it was that person.
Because since you out on the front street, they can put a lot of bad stuff out on your name. And people just gonna believe it because you the face. You know what I'm saying? That's just like going to a restaurant. If you own a restaurant, if you own an establishment and you say, and the people working there don't feel like dealing with customers, say, well, then the owner said, you know what I'm saying, he don't want nobody in here. But it ain't you feeling that way. It's they feeling, but you getting the hit for it.
Right. This is crazy, man.
The crazier you get, the better it's gonna be on the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Like I told my little sisters, you know, things get hard. My mama, the way I look at life. When Picasso threw his first paint on that paper, everybody sitting around watching. They was like, "What the fuck is he doing?"
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He threw some more paint on there. They still like, well, they still was lost. You know, he threw a little more paint on there. He started to shape it. You know what I'm saying? He started to shape it. Now, them same people that were just saying, what the fuck is he doing? Now they starting to see.
Exactly what he's doing.
A little more color. Damn, okay. Oh, this might be big. Before you know it, the room was so crowded, people couldn't even get in. A lot of times, people, as long as you know what you're doing, people gonna always sit back and be like, what the fuck? Why the hell? That don't make sense. But as long as your results in the end is what you knew they would be, that's the only thing that matters.
Yeah. You're right about that. You're absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right about that. It's just
I'm gonna get off of here, man, because I gotta go to work in the morning. But I mean, your spirit right now, I understand where your spirit coming from, because you know you can take certain things for certain people, but you know some shit you just don't expect it. You know, some shit you don't expect to hear from people, and I understand that, but you can't let that dictate. You know what I'm saying? Your goal, your mission. You gotta stay at what you set out to do, because from the beginning of this shit, you said you was doing this to vindicate. And I wouldn't quit, I wouldn't give up, I wouldn't stop until I get a vindication. Period.
Oh no, I ain't quitting at all. I ain't quitting at all. It's just like, yo, it's like sometimes I just want to, you know what I mean? And you really want to go to that place, bro. Like, fuck all this shit, nigga. But
see, that's the thing, though. That's the thing, bro. I'm telling you. And I'm going to ask you this. That's what you got to stop giving them. Because that is what they are using to make you the aggressor. You want to go there, but see one thing, how I look at it, how I am. Once you already let me know there's a problem between me and you, I have no reason to address you no more. But just know when I see you, but you can wash your hands off in the sink. Just know when I see you, I'm going to deal with you accordingly. Ain't no sense to be telling you what I'm going to do.
Right.
I want you to even sit there and forget. Damn, it's a whole year that passed by. You been a popped the motherfucker across the head. Man, what you hit me for? I'm going to knock some memory into your ass. You remember you did this, that, the third? Yeah, that's what it was for. But I wouldn't give you that satisfaction. I know how you feel because you've been attacked so much, but you already know in your mind how you feel and what you want to do. So ain't no sense to even speaking on it no more. When that time comes, you just be prepared to do what you got to do. So they using your responses as shit to go back and give to people like, this is what he's saying, this is what he's doing, this, and the third. Once you stop giving them shit to you, then what they gonna do then?
That part.
They can't say, well, Dana threatened me. Dana was threatening me. They ain't gonna be able to say that no more. So guess what? You already know what you gonna do. Ain't no sister. They can say and do what they want to say. Just let them talk about you, say what they got to say about you. Just let that ass whoop and build up. You just take note. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, y'all say all right. But when I see you, already know. When I see you, I hope you understand. When I see you, I'm gonna knock your motherfucking ass out. But I wouldn't give them no more of that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even entertain it as far as what I'm going to do, what I want to do, all that shit. That shit over with. I didn't warn y'all already. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, when God told Noah to build that ark and warned the people he was coming, when he came, guess what? He was telling no motherfucker I'm here.
You're right.
Warned y'all already.
You're right.
Ain't no sense of warning them no more. You already told them. And already put them on notice. So from this day forward, I wouldn't even give them that satisfaction. When that time comes, they just need to be ready.
That part right there. And you know what? You speaking nothing but facts, bro. You speaking nothing but facts.
That's the shit they gonna use. But like I say, man, I talk and I stay out the way, but I listen. I listen and I see all the time. So I just don't want you to get so caught up in the, you know what I'm saying? Because I know how I feel to want to retaliate. I know how I feel to feel like that. Everything I'm doing seems like it's for nothing or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, sometimes in the middle of a situation, you had, you know what I'm saying? If you punch a motherfucker with a jab, and sometimes you might have to change that jab to an overhand or uppercut, you know what I'm saying? And get back to that jab once you get yourself out of that bind. So you really gonna have to focus more so on them people talk, man, because when you respond, they making it seem as if, you know what I'm saying, you the person who did wrong.
Right.
So.
Right. And that's what's going on. And that's what's going on, because they making it seem like it's all me.
Yeah, and that's what you want, though. You want that. Because that right there is going to give you the biggest victory in the end. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you've been said a while back, I'm going to take all the shots. I'm going to take all the punches. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take all the blaming. You know what I'm saying? You've been told yourself you was prepared for this. So, at this point, you know what I'm saying? You should be able to absorb whatever, but you got to keep your fight on a straight line. You know what I'm saying? You can't veer off to answer to a motherfucker who ain't doing nothing in the benefit of you or in the benefit of the situation that you fighting for. You got to stay on that straight and narrow, man. You can't give these people no more attention, no more time. They gonna talk. You already know this. For 2 years, they've been talking about you. So if you address them today, they not gonna stop talking about you. They're gonna be talking about you for 3 years. There's nothing you gonna do that's gonna stop them from talking about you. So you have to stay focused and straightforward on what you got to do. Because every time they say something, you entertain them, then you stopping your progress. You gotta feed these people over here that's listening to you, because you have your own followers who listen, who do their own research and believe in what you're telling them. So you got to make sure your followers don't get sidetracked with their bullshit. Because we over here, we do our part.
Right. Right. You're absolutely right.
I wouldn't give them no more time. Fuck them. At this point, it's all about you and your followers, and we getting on our goddamn bus, and we headed our way. Motherfucker, and we not stopping to pick nobody up. We don't want nobody back. We ain't want nobody new. We gonna go with what we at and ride with it.
Right, ride with what we got.
Ride what we got. This how it's been, is what it's been. Most people over here been over here since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? All the people that went over there was people that came in around the time bullshit was going on. So of course they gonna go their way, because they don't know. But if people been here from the beginning, they know who all these people are, who made all these people relevant. All these people became somebody around your name.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
So at this point, I wouldn't even like who more important. Who is the most important person?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, if I made y'all, then how the fuck am I not relevant?
Right. You're right. You're right. I wasn't even thinking about that, but you're right.
Yeah, but you don't have a lot of time to think, because you always moving. You always have shit to do. And like you say, when we do talk, I tell you, I said, man, look, I'm an observer, bro. I called this shit out with chicken bone. Everybody.
Man, you called this.
How many of these people I called out before this shit even happened?
Bro, you called this out a wow. Oh, wow. That's why I was like, wow.
You say, no, you say, man, and I'm going to tell you that I knew that you genuinely dealt with these people and trusted these people, because when I remember one time we talking, I was talking about these people. You said, man, I'm going to go live. I'm going to call you. You come on and you said, I'm going to go live, come on about 5 o'clock. I'm going to go on live, man. I'm going to call you. And then this thing, you called me around about 3, 4 o'clock. You said, man, you know what, hold up. Don't do that. I want to see something. And I was like, all right, then we chilled out. It was like about 2 or 3 days later, the bullshit popped out.
Because I was at the gas station and we planned it all the way out. But I was like, nah, I want to see something real quick. And it was 2 days later, to be exact. It was 2 days later You ain't never lie. I just
Man, you done took the hits, bro. You get your ass out here reminiscing and dwelling about that shit, bro. You got a job to do. You got people following you, and it's your job to make sure your followers stay as motivated as you. Because when you start to sound like you sound today, people gonna start falling back and getting discouraged. And you don't need that. You need these people to stay on alert, to stay on go, and they need to understand, fuck going to these other people, listen to what these other people got to say, all that. We need to get on our bus, shut the door, close the window, and go our direction. Because we can't do nothing to stop these people from talking. But every time we address that motherfucker, a fire can't burn without fuel and oxygen.
that part. That part. That's so true. That's so true. That's
Y'all
so
can't stop these motherfuckers from talking about y'all or saying what they gonna say. But y'all giving them y'all time when you address it. Fuck them.
That's true. You on point. You on point. All right, bro. I got you.
Man, I'm out, man. Dream Team, y'all be smooth, man. Y'all just don't even entertain them outside people, man, because that's the shit that's gonna keep the circus going.
I got you. All right, bro. Anybody else calling in? She. I ain't know y'all felt like that. My mind was kind of slipping for a minute. But hey, let's get back on the ball. Let's get back on the ball. Thank you so much, Grandma Jenna. Hello, you live on the DanaJay show. I can help you.
Hi, Dana.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good.
I just. Well, how many shows am I talking on?
You live on my show.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to say that you've been doing this from the jump, right?
Right.
And you know what you're doing. You know, I've been following you, and if you notice, I'm gonna tell you my name. I'm Miss Jennings.
Okay.
And
how are you, Miss Jennings?
I stay in the bushes.
Yes, ma'am.
And I see what be going on. And I'm not into the drama thing because I know that's not what Kel stands for. And it doesn't help his fight. And I see the things that, other platforms do. As far as the rallies and all of these things, I've donated. What I take is a loss, it's a loss, But you can't feed them. You can't feed them. Because the more you feed them, the higher they get. And they have inside connects to Rob. Because they have access to his lawyers. You understand?
Right.
And they got all these connections from you. So now they don't need you anymore. So now they get to feed the lawyers information, and then the lawyers will go back and tell him that you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that. You are the heartbeat of this thing that's been going on. So you can't let them take your heart and stop you from breathing, and they are striving and thriving because they want to be able to. They want to tell Rob they did this for him, not you. So you can't give up. That's your guy. That's what you said. They would never have had access to him if it wasn't for you. So they're only alive because of you. You kill them with silence.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, let them do what they do. There's a lot of trickery and deception. You know, I see it. I've been seeing it. But there's nothing that I can do about it, because when people show you who they are, believe them.
Right.
Believe them. When they show you, believe them. You're consistent with who you are. When it comes to attacking people's children and all of this stuff like that, they have no class. They have no class. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And the thing is that they want you to react so you would end up in jail, and they get the credit for this whole R. Kelly movement that's been going on. So I just want to say, just keep doing what you're doing. I stay in the bushes now because, you know, I have a job. I can't afford to lose my job.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And with all of this that be going on, people fail to realize when shit hits the fan, the internet will destroy you. It will destroy you. They don't think about that. So just keep your head up and keep moving in the direction that you've always been moving, because you have been consistent. You have been consistent throughout. But when you derail, it's because when they start attacking you, because they like to tell their narrative, and just discredit yours. So at the end of the day, kill them with silence. Kill them with silence. Ignore them. I seen the live the other day. I didn't watch it, but I seen the female attorney was supposed to be on this other platform. You understand? So at the end of the day, all these outlets they got was because of you. So don't give them nothing else. Don't feed them. Don't feed them. They're not worth it. You continue to do what you're doing. You let them do whatever they're doing, and keep your name clean. Because now you're looking, Rob is probably thinking you're the bad person because they were able to put that impression in his head.
Yep. Yep, you're absolutely right.
You don't got to tell me who you had the conversation with, because I know who the conversation came from. That's not how you speaking and how you feeling. It came from the man himself.
And I'm not the one that's going to sit up here and be like, oh, that's what's going on. I don't tell my movements, but that right there really got me.
I understand. I understand. And you're busting your ass for this man. That's the thing that hurts you the most. You busting your ass for this man. And now you're the bad person.
And I ain't gonna lie.
You're stealing the money. You're doing this. You're doing that. Let me tell you something. I've donated to your channel, and I've donated to other channels, and I've seen what happened. I was at the rally in New York because I'm from New York, and all of that hype and shit about the rally and all of this money that was needed. When I seen it, I walked off.
You walked off?
Yeah, I walked off. Yeah, I walked off. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to give you this. At the end of the day, who gives a rally on a Jewish holiday when the courts is closed? Who's listening to us?
Wow. Only thing I can say is one day people will listen.
Well, I understand. You know, I know trickery and deception. I see trickery and deception. You understand? Fool me once, fool me twice, you won't get me again.
And that's a form of witchcraft.
Well, that's their witchcraft, but that's only for people that want to stay under the spell because they believe what other people say. Some people just like fuckery. That's just how they roll. And my thing is that us as a people, it's like we can't do shit together, nothing, but attack one another. Why are we attacking one another? All of this that's going on does not represent Rob at all. So stick to your guns, man. When you say you ain't gonna fool with them, you ain't gonna respond to them, people gonna talk till the day you die. And when you dead and gone is when people remember all the good things about you and you can't hear none of it. So there's no sense in you feeling down. I know it hurts you because of the person that it came from, and that's your guy, and you fighting for him like hell. But don't get distracted by the minions. Don't get distracted by the minions because that's their goal. They're accomplishing their goal. They're accomplishing their goal. So just keep your head up. I'm here. I'm still a part of your channel, but I just stay in the bushes because I don't do the drama.
I got you.
All right?
I got you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Whew. I ain't gonna front. I got it.
You've been working, you've been stressing, your body's screaming, it's been neglected, you got all these problems, but you can't seem to escape. So tonight I'm breaking you out, cause you need to get away. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Out of this love with me. You can see I got it. Everything you want, girl. I got it. Everything you need. I got it. You need giving you time. Looking straight up to you, baby. Someone to relax your mind. And girl, I know just what to do for you. Let's go, baby. Oh, let's go, baby. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Out of this world with me. You can see I got it. Oh, everything you want. I got it. Everything you need. Yeah, I got it. You're in need of good loving, baby. I got it. And I want you to know that, girl, it's all yours. Wherever you want to go. Wherever you want to do. Wherever you want to see. Girl, just put your trust in me. I need to trust you. And mine is the answer. I've been searching everywhere. Now you don't have to look no further, baby. I got it. Everything you want, girl, I got it. Oh, everything you need, baby, I got it. That's the love is all. I got it. 'Cause girl, I'm here to satisfy all of your desires. I got it. Oh, think your body's screaming. I got it. Oh, baby girl, I'll come running to answer it. I got it. Let you, girl, rest assured. I got it. My king shot the screaming. Oh, please believe. I got it. Ain't just say, love with me. Baby, I got it. Girl, feel something. Sleep on me. Don't worry. I got it. I see. Freaks on me. Now you know. I got it. Whatever it is. I got it. Whatever it is. I got it. I got it. If you want it, I got it. I got it.
So, thank you so much, Ms. Robbie. Thank you so much. Surely it's hard to ignore people when they keep coming for you. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's facts. That's so much facts. I don't want to. That's facts. What? That's not the one. No, it's not. Hold on, y'all. 2, 3. No. What do you mean not plugged in? Okay. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on, y'all. I'm actually testing something too. All right. Well, look, I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good day. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, Saturday. We're gonna bring the basement back tomorrow. We just gonna have some fun. All right. Peace. Love y'all. One. I'm working on a new monitor, y'all, so y'all gotta forgive me. Love y'all. One. Wow. No sound.